Hey, logging in games, we lit the squadron. Ballin', dodging, these moves they hit, we got them. Fallin', groveling, we lit in any room, server a camp. Though when they see us, we stand. We never lead till we end, lead till we champs. Once we logging in games, we lit the squadron. Ballin', dodging, these moves they hit, we got them. Fallin', groveling, so we lit in any room, server a camp. Though when they see us, we stand. We never lead till we end, lead till we champs. Beat them advance. We do we think for them when we in it, we kill it and leaving no chance to hell reclaim. That's not how we move in the wheel of games. Ultimate gamers and still the change, shaking the industry. Plenty she's winning our team, we some killing bees, killing these new bodies too. We replenish, we load the artillery, hold the hostility, boosting these trophies. We win, we in it all, land on the grind, opposition and misery. Leaguing they dwell, call us the winners cause we never fail. This is the team that's making a wave on the streams, growing and hanging below. Ultimate endgame must lead 1,000,000 degrees, and this is where gamers go pro.
Hello, and welcome back to the UEL, the Ultimate Endgamers League, where gamers go pro. My name is Global Figure, and I am here with,
Exile.
and we are here for a nice, exciting game, possibly, probably the best match of the week, honestly, with the Cobras and the bots. What you gotta say about that?
Honestly, this is going to be a really competitive game. One of the, I can agree with you, it is going to be the match of the week. Two of the most competitive teams going at it right now, and it's just before playoffs.
Just before playoffs, and the thing is that these two teams are gonna see each other again in the playoffs again. Because if I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong, the Cobras are third in the North Conference, and the Bots are also second in the South, not the South, in the North Conference as
Yeah.
well. So they're gonna see each other again in the playoffs. But this is just like how I say, a little preview and teaser, before things to come.
And we're seeing, instead of a 3-man team from the bots, we're actually seeing a 5-man today with a new start for Flyboy.
I believe this is the first time we're gonna see Flyboy this season. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is gonna be the first time we've seen Flyboy. The bots running a full 5-man. We know the bots. Well, the 5-man is deadly. The 5-man is really what made the bots who they are. We got Billy Labamba. Basically the two mainstays of the bots. Paku, who's been very good this season. Saturn as well, and then Flyboy. Seeing what he can bring to the table. So that's why I say it's gonna be a good match.
And we're also looking at like a very competitive Cobra side. No new kind of starts for Amethyst or Magnus Am, who was recently traded to the Cobras from the Bandits on trade deadline day. Instead, we're seeing, them running a strong team, which is most likely going to be their team for playoffs as well against the bots. So maybe they're just trying to get the mental game in of if we beat the bots today, we can do it again in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I'm surprised not seeing Magnusam. He is here in the building. Magnusam is here in the building. I'm surprised I'm not seeing him right now. I guess he's just waiting, testing him out, seeing where he fits. But obviously, like you said, this is a really strong Cobra side, really heavy and strong Cobras team I'm seeing with LA, the Bubbles, Hogeki, TK, Jekyll, Raging, and Strix. So yeah, like I said, this is gonna be a very good match. I can't wait.
I can't wait either. And also, one person we didn't even mention, Pop. They're not starting Pop Candle here, and he was he was a sports rookie of the year last year. Very impressive player with sports games. One of their key players, but maybe today they decided they wanted to run fighters and strat.
Yeah, from what I'm seeing from this Cobras lineup is definitely fighter heavy with LA, Hogeki, TK, Jekyll. Raging could dabble in there. Strix is good at fighters as well.
Yeah.
The Bubbles can also hold his own. And like he said, strategy. The Cobras are a really good strategy team as well. And that's going back to the bots, probably what people say are one of the best strategy teams in the league. So in strategy wise, this is probably going to be a good match strategy wise.
Yeah, and I got the chance to actually ask both teams before if they could choose one game and lock it in, to guarantee they play it. Both teams actually, Strix from the Cobras saying he wanted to play League as long as Billy isn't in. And Jekyll saying he wanted to play Guilty Gear, TK wanting Tekken. I asked Labamba, he said League. So both teams really want to run League today, and they're going to be hoping that it actually gets spun on the wheel today.
Yeah, I think like you said, these strategy games is definitely going to be something, two really good strategy teams going head to head is going to be really good. And something I really forgot to bring up, that last season, the Cobras, Cobras was an expansion team brought in last season, and the Cobras actually managed to beat the bots last season. And I remember that well because that was my first time commentating, and it was probably one of the best matches that I've commentated.
So some good memories in this.
Good memories. It came down to the wire, and it was a really good game. The Cobras managed to pull that out. But the big difference in that match is that Billy wasn't there. That's what people are saying. If Billy was there, that match probably would have went different. Billy's here now. Cobras definitely different squad. The bots different squad. They're looking to pull something out. It's just definitely gonna be good as we get this rock paper scissors going underway.
And we're gonna see the Cobras taking the win.
Cobras get the RPS. So they will get the choice to, when this wheel spins, to either play the game to either play the game or put the game back on the wheel and then spin it again. And the first
and it
game
looks like the first game is UFC 5.
UFC 5 is gonna be here. Okay, so what I'm seeing is Saturn is grayed out, so I'm guessing he is not here yet. But UFC 5 first game, are the Cobras gonna? I don't think the Cobras are gonna put it back up on the wheel. I think the Bubbles really wants to play.
I think I
UFC.
think we're gonna see Billy versus the
Yeah,
Bubbles
Billy.
here. So it's gonna be a really good matchup between both because both players have shown they know how to play this game. They can win this game on their own, and have done it since this season.
Yeah, yeah. Bubbles really showing that he can hang in there with the best in UFC, and Billy, we know
Billy just showing that he's dominant. It's Billy.
Billy, if y'all don't know, he runs it like a jiu-jitsu
Yeah.
class, like in IRL.
And
So,
if anyone actually didn't know, the person that he plays in UFC, Brian Ortega, he actually has coached him in real life. So they are good, good friends in real life. And to see, he has this relationship with a person in the UFC, he plays as him in the UEL, wins matches with him in the UEL. Just kind of a little friendship bond right there.
yeah, it's actually kind of crazy to think about, having someone in the UFC, coaching
This
them.
connected to someone in the UEL.
Connected, coaching them, showing them some stuff, Billy's like good at jiu-jitsu, and like Ryan Ortega, good at good at that as well. So it's funny, and it's cool to see that they got that little connection going on. But the bots do have setup since the Cobras did win that RPS, so they have to set this game up. And if y'all don't know how the setup timers go, so if we're going, so UFC is a console game. If we're going from console, and then let's say another game like what Jekyll wanted to play, Guilty Gear, is another console game. They will get a 4-minute setup timer, so it'll be 4 minutes. But let's say we're going to UFC, and then we go into a game like Valorant. So Valorant, that's gonna change that setup time to a 2-minute setup timer. So from all season, I remember the start of the season, told my it was disastrous. It was something seeing the amount of teams, and I can attest to that because my team, the setup times at the start of the season was
It was lower than it should be, and I can agree to that. I can put some blame on myself. I've seen myself making mistakes, and this is where this kind of rule, that 4-minute to 2-minute when you're going from console to PC, can be a really tide change in the game. Because if you're running less than a 7-man, maybe less than a 5-man, like we've seen 3-mans run before, there's times where you're playing a 3-man like NHL, you have to get it from NHL instantly to then get to your computer, set up a game like Valorant, bring in all the PCs, and it can be kind of hectic, it can be kind of stressing, but the bots are a team that have proved that they can do this, that mental games like that don't get to them. And so today, if they ran a 3-man, it would have been kind of a surprise. It wouldn't have been a surprise, it would have been fun to see, but they're opting for a 5-man today with a start for Flyboy.
yeah. So yeah, like you said, like the 3-man, like we've seen it like 2 times, and they won with it 2 times, which is insane. Billy Labama Paku, the mainstay of the 3-man, and like you said, with the setup, that doesn't really phase them. And they get the setup done like quick. We're like 3-man at most, and it's like I don't know how that is just I don't know.
I think they're just too good.
Yeah.
And so here you see we're going to be loading into UFC. We are going to be seeing Billy with Brian Ortega. And I believe we're going to be seeing Ilya Topuria in here as well for Bubbles. Yes, that's exactly.
Dead by Daylight. That's going to be good. And like you said, Billy is going to be Brian Ortega in the blue trunks. The Bubble is going to be Ilya Topuria in the black. And oh, look at that.
He's taking him down straight to the ground, getting him into a submission. Bubbles able to defend it.
Nice ground game going on. Oh, got him in the mount. Let's see what's going to go on. Brings him back down. Okay. Yep. Seemed to go like a little bit of a, what I expected, especially from someone like Billy. He really likes the ground game in UFC. So to see that, but yeah, as they're fighting up, ops just go back up. What a weird camera. Oh my gosh.
And so we're going to be seeing, Bubbles playing more offensively at the start of this fight, but Billy is getting his hits landing. He did get a takedown.
Nice body shots coming in from the Bubble.
Both fighters here not afraid to actually play how they like. They're taking it to their own. They're trying to play at their own pace.
Yeah, as we see, like what Billy's doing, he's stringing up some combos, but the Bubble's actually getting some good body shots, some good front kicks to the abdomen of Brian Ortega, and they will add up. As we do UFC here, one big glaring difference you'll see is that there's no HUD. So,
and that's what makes the difference in this, because some people last season and before have seen the HUD and they liked it. and they could, base it off that. But now they don't know what their stamina is at, and that can lead to an instant knockout or worse.
Don't know where the stamina is at. Don't know what different positions to transitions to. You just gotta know. You just gotta have that UFC, knowledge to really get through how we do it in this format.
And here we see Billy, leading this ground game, but Bubbles is able to defend it. So both players know what they are doing.
Belly to belly takedown. I like that.
Billy with the good takedown that actually landed. Now getting him into a choke.
Oh.
Now this depends on if Bubbles can defend it or not. Bubbles did defend it, so great job by Bubbles right there.
Okay. Billy obviously knowing, like I said before, ground game is definitely his specialty. He's gotten to the ground, getting these takedowns, trying to lock in these submissions, and Bubbles. From what I'm seeing, Bubbles want to do more of the stand and bang type of deal. I'm seeing.
And we are seeing these chest shots to the core from both fighters actually landing. So that can actually be the difference in this fight if it goes the full 3 rounds, because it's going to lower their stamina. And without them knowing the HUD, this relies on their game knowledge to actually keep up and not.
Oh, Billy going for another takedown. Oh, that has to hurt. That has to hurt. But what I've been seeing is that it was right. Billy's in the blue trunks. He's been going for a lot of body shots, and like you said, it will lower that stamina. You will have less stamina the more body shots you will take, and it will just be hard to just manage it. But as we see, Billy trying to go for another takedown. Whiffs it. Okay.
We're gonna see a head kick that gets blocked by the Bubbles, who was able to check it. Another body shot landing.
Oh, nice leg kick. Oh, going for a spinning back fist, but a little too close, so it didn't get the connection they quite needed.
I think Bubbles has finally started to kind of comfort into this match and actually start to play like how he wants to play.
Going for another clinch, goes for a knee shot to the body. Okay. Billy switching stance. Oh, running at him. I didn't even know you could do that.
And so we are going to see Billy going for another takedown, but Bubbles is defending it.
But defends it. Oh, nice shots to the face. Oh my goodness.
Both fighters showing that they have played this game and they can win it. So this is actually one of the impressive matchups that I did want to see today.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said before, the Bubbles and Billy definitely knows their stuff. Oh, nice body kick, takes him down, and then going in for the knees. But as I was saying, the Bubbles and Billy, they know what they're doing in UFC. Two good UFC players going at it. So I expected this to be a treat. Okay.
Nice. So we're going to see there's going to be 35 seconds left in the round. Good kick landing to the head of Billy from Bubbles. Again. But Billy's able to get him to a clinch, and he's going for the takedown.
Oh, nice
Wasn't able.
Bubbles to defend it. Okay. Oh, nice. Trying to go for the elbows. Oh, going for another takedown.
Billy going for another takedown, nice, but it is defended.
Oh, nice front kick to the face right there. That has to hurt. That is definitely going to build up.
And here we see Bubbles being able to string these kind of combos in as if this is a fighting game.
Yeah.
He is playing this game how he wants to. Bubbles is making this game his. Both fighters,
takedown.
He's going for a takedown, but there's not that much time left. Round's over.
Trying to end the round strong. Trying to get them points. For these takedowns and everything.
If you could score that, who do you think won the first round if this goes to scorecard?
I think it would go to Billy.
I think it is to Billy as well. He did get, I think, 3 total takedowns, successfully, and had more ground game.
Yeah, and had him on the ground, had him basically had Bubbles in the palm of his hands in there, and it's just Bubbles did a good job defending them, but Billy, nice leg kick right there, and then going for another single leg right there, taking him down right there.
And for anyone that actually doesn't know about UFC, Bubbles is actually getting points for defending his takedowns. He is getting scores, and it could actually be the difference in this game by defending each takedown. And I think Billy's starting to realize that Bubbles knows what he's doing. Billy knows that Bubbles can take these, these ground game submissions, everything that's thrown at him, and defend it and get back up and go back into stand and pound.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely like you said, Bubbles, he knows that, okay, Billy is going to maul me on the ground.
And we see a good leg check from Billy here into a leg kick that did actually stumble to Puria.
Yeah, these leg kicks, like I said, these body shots, just like these leg kicks, is going to start to add up and going for a big takedown.
Another takedown landed by Billy.
That's what I like to see. Like you see, these takedowns is Billy's, butter right there. Like,
But here we see Bubbles defending it again, being able to change the position and get back up onto his feet at least. But Billy doesn't want him to get back up. Billy is trying to get him back onto the
trying
ground
to
to
go
get a
for a
submission.
triangle, modified triangle. What I'm trying to look at, but good
Bubbles
job for
didn't
Bubbles
defend the
defending it.
triangle choke. He's back up on his feet. Billy's back up, and we're gonna see
nice
another
body shot.
kick land to his body.
Oh my! And then Billy going for another single leg. Is these takedowns is like, and Bubble is, he defends some of them, but he's not defending all of them, and they're gonna really start adding up. And you know, if this does goes to decision, like, it's just gonna end up going to Billy's way if these
Here we see
takedowns.
Billy going for another triangle choke, actually.
trying to
But
get
Bubbles
a
to
submission.
defend it once again.
And it's just like I'm saying, oh, now going for a looking for like a guillotine right there, but the Bubbles again defending out. Billy is trying to dominate.
Here we go with another guillotine this time,
Trying
and
to go
Bubbles
for a
taking longer to
guillotine, yep.
defend with it. We see Bubbles actually defending once again, getting up from another submission.
But you know, going into these submissions, you know, trying to transition out, it will take out a lot of stamina. So just trying to foam out. Oh,
Here we
nice
see
reverse
Billy-
from Billy. Going to him
And
out again.
with this time on the ground, it is taking away time from Bubbles on the on the floor, standing up, and can
Armbar?
be the difference. He is going for an armbar now. Billy
Yep.
unable to get the armbar, or no, he actually did get an armbar.
Fighting it out. Just these two just going on the ground right back into the position. Oh, could have opted to go for some punches over there, but
And so
I
we're
guess
seeing
not.
two good fighters at this